Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be looking at another meme deck, and this is going to be Wishiwashi-GX. Once again, we looked at this deck back when Dragon Majesty had first came out, and it was a funny video. It was a funny little deck, and now that Fire is pretty powerful, maybe we can try this deck out one more time and see how it's even going to work. I don't know. Since Fire is really popular, Wishiwashi can definitely be kind of interesting. It definitely could be fun to play when you stack all these Wishiwashis with Meetup, and eventually this thing gets like 290 HP, and then it becomes like more HP than like a tag team Pokemon is kind of cool. So we're going to be retrying out a Wishiwashi-GX deck here today, and seeing if Wishiwashi-GX is going to be good once again against Fire or something like that, or just have some fun and meme around with the deck. Wishiwashi-GX is going to be rotating, so it's going to be a nice little way to send it off. So anyways, before we get in the video, of course, guys, shout out to the sponsor, Card Captain TCG, guys. As always, if you're ever in any need of any PTCGO pack codes, trying to get Unbroken Bonds codes or Team Up codes, get them over at Card Captain TCG. They also got Trainer Kit codes. If you're trying to get Drachi from the Trainer Kit, Elite Trainer Box codes. There's also Pokemon GX box codes there, too, like Kangaskhan GX, and the Pikarom Celosaur Dex codes are there, too. If you do end up picking up something from Card Captain TCG, guys, at the checkout, if you put in the discount code LDF, you get a 5% discount on your order. It supports the channel too. Win-win for everyone. So if you're looking for any PTCGO code stuff, get them over at Card Captain TCG. Unified Minds pre-order codes will also be coming up eventually too, so you can get them there. So now let's look at the deck. So it's a pretty simple idea. We're going to be using Wishiwashi-GX with the attack Water Gun, and we're going to be mostly focusing on Water Gun a little bit. We will try to use stuff like Aqua Patch to build up to Torrential Vortex, but primarily we're going to be using Water Gun for 20 damage. 1 for 20 is usually bad, but when you stack these Wishiwashis from Dragon Majesty with the ability Meetup, giving your Wishiwashi-GX 20 more HP and makes it do 20 more damage, it becomes a little bit more cooler. So if you have 4 Wishiwashis in play, Wishiwashi-GX, Water Gun will be doing 1 for 100 damage, and then its HP will go up to 290, so it becomes really tanky. And its other attacks will do more damage too, like Torrential Vortex will be stronger. It's a little hard to build up though, because it's, you know, needs 5 water energies. So we're mostly going to focus on Water Gun. We can combo Water Gun with like Max Potion and Acerola and just constantly heal this thing. It's going to be pretty bulky. Wishiwashi's main issue, I think, is going to be 1, Wheezing, because Wheezing will just take out these baby Wishiwashis. And 2, Pikarom's not going to be very fun either, because you are weak to Lightning. But if you run into ReshiZard or any other deck that isn't that, we can try to just slap them with Water Gun and spam the healing and just basically troll with this card. Again, this is not a competitive deck, it's a meme deck, but meme decks can win games against ReshiZard. We are playing 2 other cards to help you out, Mr. Mime so they can't do Acerola, and 1 copy of Mew so that we protect our bench a little bit from like Jap Punch and stuff like that, and Wheezing. Even though if we run into Wheezing, we're not going to be able to win. There's literally nothing we can do about that. Now we go into the items and everything. We got 1 energy recycle system, just to be able to get your energy back when you spam Max Potion. I am playing 3 Aqua Patches, though, to go along with this. Aqua Patch is really nice. We can use it to build up our Wishiwashi on the bench and potentially build up for a big Wishiwashi, so we can come in and do, like, a Blue Surge. I actually would recommend playing, like, 2 DCs in here, just because you can use a DC to cheat the energy cost for Torrential Vortex. What would you take out, though, for DC, though? I have no clue. There is not much room for improvement on that front. But you can run DC in the deck if you want. You can take out the energy recycle system, throw in that 4th Aqua Patch, throw in the DC. Got 4 Nest Balls and 4 Brooklet Hills to be able to put our Pokemon down. 3 Stretchers to be able to just get our Pokemon back. Again, Wishiwashi has a target on its head. I got 4 Brooklet Hills, just a great way to get into play. You can always replace 4 Brooklets and play like 3 Brooklets and then run that Aqua Patch, run a DC or 2. We got 3 Acerolas, 4 Cynthia, 4 Lillie, pretty standard stuff. I am playing 2 Guzmas, and I'm going with 3 Acerolas. Again, we always want to be healing our Wishiwashi. And I am actually playing 3 Professor Kukuis in the deck. One of the nice things with Professor Kukui is you can do even more damage with Water Gun, just to help you reach big numbers. If you have a Choice Band and a full Wishiwashi board, you're going to be doing a lot of damage. 130 with a Kukui, do 150. I am playing 10 Waters, so that's a lot of energy, and if you want, you can go like 9 Waters, and then you can run like a double Colorless, which I think I'm actually going to do, looking at it. I don't think I need 10 Waters. So yeah, screw it, we're going to go with this. Screw it. I don't like changing the deck midway through the deck explanation, but yeah, look at that. We got 9 Waters and a DC. Yeah, I'm just going to run DC in here. I feel like we should just try it out regardless. So yeah, let's go get some games of this deck on PTCGO. Try to run into ReshiZard and hopefully meme on some opponents with Water Gun. Alright guys, here we go. We are going to go do some games with Wishiwashi. Now, we just got a new versus ladder actually with Zoroark GX, which is pretty cool. Zoroark obviously leaving the format in less than a month, so it's kind of useless. But at least with the Zoroark ladder, you guys can build for expanded, which makes me now want to play fighting and expanded. Maybe I'll do a Machamp March out in expanded. There's a lot of expand decks to do. We are up against a deck using lightning types, which isn't good. If we're playing against Zapdos, we'll be okay, but if we're playing against Pikarom, we won't be okay, because Wishiwashi is weak to lightning. But we'll see what we can do, regardless. Maybe just have some fun with this deck. Obviously, this deck is not going to be a serious deck. It's obviously a meme, but again, if you run into fire, we can maybe just troll the opponent pretty hard. And it is Pikarom. So definitely not going to be an easy match. We might even just get donked here, if we're not careful. Oh man, we might get donked by this Pikarom. We'll see. We'll Lillie for 4. Do have another Nest Ball. I think we just keep getting the Wishiwashis in play. We now have 250 HP, so we have more HP than Pikarom now. Unfortunately, though, we cannot save ourselves from getting knocked out by Full Blitz. Just gotta hope he doesn't get turn 1 Full Blitz. Obviously, this Pikarom matchup is not winnable, but we'll see what we can do here. Just to show off the deck in a funny way, we can play against Pikarom. I don't know. Pikarom not gonna be easy. The only thing I can maybe think is, if we ever get to build up for Blue Surge, maybe we can take out a Pikarom. Because we just Blue Surge and 1 Wishiwashi lets us do 240 damage. So that's like the only thing I can think that can save us. But other than that, we're destined to probably just lose this game. But we'll see what happens. If we can put up a decent fight, I'll be pretty happy. I won't mind that. And hopefully run into some fire after this. We'll see. If we can put up a decent fight with Reshiwashi, I'll be happy. I really hope my opponent doesn't find Thunder Mountain E-Switch and a Cocoa Prism. We'll see, though. If they knock me out this turn, we're screwed. You can also run a Skateboard in this deck if you want to, for your other Wishiwashis. There's some good options to put in this deck, if you really wanted to. My opponent's going to retreat, though, most likely. They're not going to keep their Pikarom active. They don't want it to be damaged by Wishiwashi. And, oh, a Tayden Liza. An interesting card to see. Okay, if that gets some Thunder Mountain E-Switch and Cocoa Prism, I don't know what to tell you. That would be a little busted. Just a little busted. We're probably going to attack next turn, so we got to be ready for that. Most likely going to get another Wishiwashi here. I mean, if we can take out 1 Pikarom with Wishiwashi, I'll be pretty happy. I'm not expecting to win this game, but if we can, again, do some cool things, I'll be happy. If we can put up a fight, I'll be pretty happy. My opponent's most likely going to retreat into Dedenne. They're not going to want to keep themselves active. Unless they have the knockout, which off of a Tayden Liza for 5, I highly doubt it. They can probably just retreat, unless they want to stay in the active. Be my guest. Yeah, they're going to retreat into Dedenne. I mean, if they have an E-Switch, they can attack me with Static Shock. If they have like an E-Power and stuff too, they can even attack me. But I doubt it. Yeah, okay, good. We do find another water. Alright, so we can bench another Wishiwashi GX. We need to have another one ready to go. I mean, I can just Guzma the Pikarom up now. I mean, I might as well do that, actually. Just to get damage on it. If we're going to end up taking him down, we'll need the extra damage. Unfortunately, we're only doing a whopping 60 damage because we just didn't have any other damage multipliers. But I think it's fine to just bring this in. Just try and get some damage on it. There's so much options for this deck. Like, you can run a Skateboard, you can run an Adventure Bag to go with the Skateboard, because this deck would also probably need Choice Band a lot of the time, too. But you're not really destined to beat Pikarom anyways. It doesn't matter if you play Choice Band or not. We'll see what my opponent does. They're an Ultra Ball. Probably going to get another Dedenne, possibly. No, they're going to get Jirachi. We cannot get Jirachi if we get another Wishiwashi. We also need to get Mew down, so my opponent doesn't get a Tag Bolt, gets to take out these baby Washis. I mean, if you go Zapdos, we get Max Potion. I actually want to use these Max Potions because they're kind of filling up space. Another Tayden Liza. What the? Weird draw support on my opponent's end, but okay. It's probably better than them just doing Cynthia for 6. Alright, let's see if they get the attack off. They need a switching card and a E-Switch, or a Thunder Mountain and a switching card to get the knockout on my Wishiwashi. If they don't get it, we can maybe build up more energy here. If we can load up a Wishiwashi in the back with energies and Aqua Patches, maybe we can do something. Like, we want to take this guy out with Water Gun, and then we can have another attack ready to go for later. If my opponent doesn't get an attack off, we can Brooklet Hill, knock him out with Water Gun, and take a prize card, which is pretty exciting. And then all we gotta do is take out a normal GX after we take out the Pikarom. So anything is possible. So I think I'm going to definitely guarantee the Wishiwashi here. I do need to get another Wishiwashi GX down, though. Well, Cynthia, hope to get a nest ball for another Wishiwashi GX. Alright, good. We did actually also get a, got Aqua Patch too. And Water Gun will do enough to knock out this Jirachi. 80 damage. So our game plan is starting to look a little bit better now. Another Max Potion. Yeah, Max Potion's clogging up the hand. Maybe we don't need 4. Maybe we should just play 3 and just in general. Try to throw in more cards. I was actually considering running Koga's Trap in this deck. Koga is going to be like the new Kukui, I think, in the new format. I'm actually working on a Koga style deck with Buzzwole, like Baby Buzzwole, Landorus, and like Weavile and Macargo and Koga's Trap instead of using Kukui for the damage output. So that's something I've been working on, and I don't know if it'll work or not, but we'll see. So my opponent can knock me out here, obviously. We won't be able to knock them out. We can hit them pretty hard, though, with the Kukui. We need to do 108 damage if possible. If we were able to get a little bit more damage on it, you know, we would just need the Choice Band, full Wishiwashi. My opponent isn't building up for Tag Bolt, though, which is good. So, I might as well go full Wishiwashis here. I am thinking of benching the Mime in case my opponent runs Acerola. They're playing, like, stuff like, because they're playing, like, Tane Lizas, I don't trust them. I have a feeling they're playing Acerola. We are going to be able to get ready for this Wishiwashi on the bench, though, to be pretty crisp. We'll take Kukui. We do actually get a Choice Band, too. Alright, things are looking a little bit better. Now we get Water Gun for a lot of damage. Max damage, actually, which is good. Now my opponent has 30 HP, which means we can knock him out with Mew, maybe? So if they knock me out here, we gotta hope that we're able to pull off a potential KO. I mean, if we were able to knock out this Pikarom, we could honestly have won the game pretty quickly. We just would need to find our other Guzma. If we were able to get a little bit more damage on the Pikarom instead of leaving it with 180 HP remaining, maybe we could have set up for a bit to be KO'd. I'm obviously worried about Guzma too. My opponent can just Guzma knock out this Wishiwashi I'm powering up on the bench. We'll see though. Definitely not regretting adding that DC now mid-deck explanation because it's actually coming in handy a little bit. So let's see what my opponent does. There's a switch. Yeah, I figured they were going to go in the other Pikarom. I don't think we could win this at this point. We could definitely knock this thing out, though. If only we had 20 more HP, we actually could have taken a hit. If only we had a little bit more HP. We are going to lose this. There's no way we can really stop him. But we are going to be able to take out a Pikarom, though. Only this thing got knocked out, we maybe could have won the game. Because I don't know if my opponent could have KO'd me in return. Because I don't know if they would have another Pikarom play had we knocked this thing out. Alright, so... I mean, at the very least, we can go out in honor and knock my opponent out by taking 2 prizes. So at the very least, we got to take out a Pikarom here. We're doing, what, 300 damage? Holy cow. So, I mean, at the very least, we got to go out in a blaze of glory. We got to take 3 prizes on Pikarom. So obviously not a good matchup by any means, but you know what? We got to do what we got to do, and we got to take 3 prizes. If my opponent, for some reason, doesn't win this turn, which, I mean, they're obviously going to do... Can we get a Guzma here, maybe? No. No, I was going to say, if we had a Guzma prize, maybe we could, like, Guzma this. But they're obviously just going to win the game here. But, yeah, we put up something of a fight. We actually came close to winning. We just need to knock out another GX Pokemon, and we could have won the game. I don't know. That's kind of cool. We, considering this bad matchup, we, kind of came sort of close to winning. My opponent just going all in for max damage, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, that was that. Pikarom, obviously one of your worst matchups, but we were able to get down at 2 prizes remaining. So we actually put up a decent fight there, which is kind of cool. So I'll see you guys in another match with the deck. Alright guys, let's go do another game with Wishiwashi. Hopefully run into a fire deck like ReshiZard would be great. Please and thank you. I want to at least find a game. This video will have a ReshiZard at game minute, mark my words. We just gotta find it. And alright, we see Fire, Water, and Lightning. This is potentially ReshiZard. I mean, I'll take any fire deck, but ReshiZard is obviously preferred because it would just be hilarious to KO ReshiZard with Wishiwashi, right? We'll see if it is. Oh, my opponent's making me go first. Okay, interesting. Not a great starting hand here. Starting to wish I played Pokegear in this deck. Or Tapu Lele. Like, we could play one Lele, but we have, like, no good outs to find it. It's better to play Pokegear. They are playing a fire deck, but it doesn't look like it's a good deck. We found our fire matchup, folks. But we're not really playing against an insanely good fire deck. It looks like a Delphox deck, which is not really too threatening, to be honest with you. I wanted to find ReshiZard, which we'll try to find eventually. Okay, we drew Cynthia. Oh, I see a ReshiZard. Yes, I see it. I see it. Alright, so we're gonna just put down a bunch of Wishiwashis. I'm just gonna Cynthia. I'm not even gonna bother with the choice band. I don't want to get field blowered. Alright, what are we looking at here? Got another Wishiwashi. We have a Guzma for next turn, too. We don't have an energy, though, to follow up with. Alright, I see the ReshiZard, and that's all I care about. If we could draw an energy here, and he doesn't bump our Brooklet, we are doing currently 80 damage, 110. We can do 220 damage to this ReshiZard if we can hit what we're doing. We found a ReshiZard. It might not be a competitive ReshiZard deck, but hey, we're not playing a competitive deck either, right? We're playing a meme deck. We're playing a joke deck, right? So you can Flare Starter if you want. So there's a Cynthia. The only way I can think of him getting past this thing is obviously through Double Blaze. It could do 300 damage if he has 6 energy on it. And if he can Flare Starter at least 3 of those on, he can definitely get there. Oh, he's going to Baton his Volk. Alright, that's not good, because we are going to just knock it out, I think, with Water Gun. I'm probably just going to Brooklet for another Wishiwashi-GX. I could get another Wishiwashi, but we have 270 HP, so it's like impossible for Flare Strike to KO me. Unless he plays a Delphox and burns me and gets a Choice Man, then I guess he can reach that. But for now, we should probably get another Wishiwashi-GX into play just in case. But I'm glad we are playing against ReshiZard. This is the dream. The dream is to see one of these things on the board when we flip over a Wishiwashi-GX. Alright, we'll see what we can draw here. If we can draw a Water Energy, we can knock, or not knock it out, we can Guzma the ReshiZard up. What do we draw? Do a Stretcher. Not really great. We're just gonna have to get another Wishiwashi-GX, I think. And I think we just poke at him with Water Gun for a knockout. I mean, if we can get a Max Potion and he doesn't knock me out, we can Max Potion, Troll, and heal them. I'm starting to kind of wish maybe I should play just 3 Max Potions instead of 4. 4 might be a little too much. Maybe I should go with 3 Max Potions. Just saying. Alright, we'll take our prize. Kukui, oh, we have the KO in our hand if he knocks me out, or well, he doesn't even knock me out. So because we have Brooklet, we have the Energy Recycle, we have Choice Band, and Kukui, we could just pop this thing next turn. So my opponent might try to Welder into a Double Blaze, because it's, again, the only thing knocking me out, but no, he's actually just going to go for a Fan Club. Which means we knock out the ReshiZard here with Choice Band, and Kukui, and a Brooklet for another Wishiwashi. I do want to get a Max Potion first so we can just fully heal ourselves. We'll have a 290 HP Wishiwashi staring down a ReshiZard that we just knocked out. Seems good to me. Flare Strike for 230 usually would knock me out because all these Wishiwashi play. It doesn't. That's not the energy we were hoping for. That's fine though. So we actually could just knock him out. No, we still have to do Choice Band Kukui. But we can still Kukui into the Max Potion and the energy. No, we didn't. Okay. That's fine. We can still get a knockout here with Water Gun. Boom! 300 damage with the Wishiwashi-GX. Oh my gosh. The meme has been achieved, folks. We achieved our meme. We took out a ReshiZard. And yeah, my opponent just concedes. They're like, bro, what the heck just happened? Did I just get smacked by a Wishiwashi-GX in 2019? When ReshiZard is supposed to be the best deck in the game. Oh, man. We did it, folks. We got our meme. It honestly didn't take many matches even to find a ReshiZard game either, which is pretty good. But yeah, there we go. We found it. I'm obviously not going to end the video here. I'm going to do some more games. We got our ReshiZard match, so I mean, if we run to another ReshiZard game, it's just going to be nice. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute with another game with Wishiwashi, man. Oh boy. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to do another game with the deck. We did accomplish our meme, and we played against a ReshiZard deck, which makes me pretty happy. Now we just got to do one more game with the deck. Maybe we'll run into another fire deck. I don't really know. No, we're going to be up against a fairy deck. Hopefully it's not Gardevoir. It could be Whimsicott. Whimsicott might be a little bit easier, though. I think Whimsicott would be a lot more easier. Get a Wishiwashi baby start. I've been starting with these things non-stop today. I don't know why. Don't know why. Not a bad hand, though. I'm looking to retreat this thing and potentially hit a Guzma. Unfortunate that we had to start with our Wishiwashi. We'll see what kind of deck this is. It probably is Whimsicott. Probably Whimsicott, Porygon Z. Oh, Gramble. Okay. Gramble might not be so bad. Potentially. The thing with Gramble is they don't ever one-shot Wishiwashi, and if we heal every turn, what can they do? I might not mind this. Alright, well, Cynthia, do want to move this thing on the active spot and attack. Okay, we do find an energy. We can move the Wishiwashi from the active spot, and we'll pass. So he could potentially hit me with a make a mess, and then we just knock him out with Water Gun. Seems good. Gramble's not too bad. Again, if we can just constantly heal every turn, I don't really think Gramble can beat me. They can never one-shot me, which is good. If they never one-shot me and we just keep healing, what can they do? They also have to commit. If we keep healing, they have to keep committing to get their hand size nice and low. So that's good. Looks like they're actually going to switch into Ranguru and switch back into the Snubble. And they're going to Ultra Ball. Okay, so they have to thin. They're just going to get Gramble. I don't know why they didn't get another Snubble. Because we're most likely going to knock him out here. They get a Pokegear. Get some nothing. Oof, that's pretty sad. Now they have another Ranguru, though. Now they're going to Struck for 2. They get an energy, so they can do make a mess, and they're not going to do it. Okay, so we just need a water energy to knock him out, and there it is. There's the water energy. Lol. So we'll do this. Brooklet Hill. We'll get another Wishiwashi GX. We don't really need the Wishiwashis right now. We'll do this. We'll Cynthia. Let's try and hit max potions and Acerola and stuff like that. No, not off of that. We'll just Water Gun. Knock him out. Could have played Ultra Ball. But now we knock out the Snubble. My opponent does not have another thing in play. And we have Guzma and Water. So next turn, if he benches a Snubble or a Ditto, we'll just knock it out with Water Gun and kind of keep up the pressure here with Wishiwashi against my opponent's Gramble deck. Yeah, I don't know why they Ultra Ball for Gramble. Did they just not know that Water Gun can knock out the Snubble? They should have just got another Snubble there instead of getting Gramble with their Ultra Ball. Because they probably need to keep up the pressure, right? There's a Stealthy Hood. They gotta go and Struck for 1. They're just not drawing very well either. I mean, the game is obviously not over yet. Okay, there's a Nest Ball. There we go. We can get a Guzma knockout. I was gonna say, because it's kind of awkward just hitting to a Ranguru, because we're not gonna ever one-shot it. But the Snubble bench is good. They played 2 switches, so anything can happen. Alright, well, Brooklet. Might as well just get a bunch of Wishiwashis in play. Touch of Water here. Guzma, bring out this guy. Now we're going to knock him out. We're going to do 100 damage here. We're always 2-shotting Gramble, and that's good. Knock out the Snubble. Take a prize. So I'm looking for healing cards like Acerola and Max Potion at this point, because we want to be able to heal our Wishiwashis here when they hit me, but for now they don't have any Snubbles in place, so there's no way they can get a Gramble down this turn. So they can't really do much at the moment. We don't have another Guzma though, so they are safe for a turn. They're going to get rid of Gramble and an Ultra Ball. They're losing a lot of important cards here. They might get a Stretcher to get back the Snubbles. Now they're going to get a Wondrous Labyrinth. That's fine. We can still attach the extra energy. I'll have to Acerola to heal, so we don't have to discard the energy. Oh, they're going to put a Mew down. Okay. Mew could be interesting. That could be one way they can knock out these Wishiwashis. That doesn't really matter, though, because we can always just Stretcher get them back. They need to get Snubbles. They need to get Snubbles, man. They need to be able to get Snubbles here. Hopefully we can get one of our Brooklet Hills. We do play 4 in the deck, so if we can find one here, that'd be great. We do get a Guzma, so we can knock out the Mew if we want, or I can save it for when he benches another Snubble, which I might do. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball here. Check the deck. We have 3 Brooklets. Okay, 2 Acerolas. All of our Max Potions are in the deck, which is good. So I'm just gonna hit into the Oranguru, I guess. Alright, we didn't get a Brooklet Hill, so we'll just attack into the Oranguru for now. I don't really care if we ever Psi Powers a Wishiwashi. We can just Nest Ball, or we can, no, sorry, we can Stretcher get it back. So that's why I was like, whatever. And it's actually probably better knock out the Orangurus, because then he doesn't have as much draw consistency. I think that's probably the best thing we can do right now, is just hit into the Orangurus for now. No rush. We're not in any rush. Alright, let's see what my opponent does, though. They still need to get their Snubbles. They need to be able to get a Gramble online. But yeah, we can always save the Guzma to just Guzma up a Snubble here and knock it out, which they are going to bench one. Which is good. There's a dumbbell. So if they can get 2 Snubbles here, they can start to finally attack me with Gramble. But if they don't get 2 Snubbles, not much they can do, and they don't. There's our first Max Potion. We do have to kind of waste our 2 energies here, but again, we can always Acerola heal instead of having to Max Potion off 2 energies. So we'll just hit them for 100 damage. I'm expecting them to bring out the Mew here so they can knock out Wishiwashi. But it doesn't matter, then we play Stretcher, and there's 1 less card in our deck, and they're bringing in the Mew. If we can get a Kukui, we could one-shot the Orangurus too. And they're actually gonna bump the stadium to play a Shrine down, which is gonna be interesting. There's a Stretcher. They're gonna get back probably the 3 Snubbles. Yep. Oh, the 2 Snubbles in the Gramble. So Shrine's gonna be interesting. Shrine doesn't make much of a difference though. We can easily bump it. I'm actually glad they got rid of the Wonders Lab. Do they have a Fairy Energy though? Have they played one whole game? I think they have. Yeah, they played 1 so far. Ooh, triple Oranguru. Alright, so they ain't given up, and I appreciate that they haven't given up yet for this probably 1 last game with the deck. We got a ReshiZard game, and that's all I care about. And oh, it's gonna pass, not even a knockout. Okay, there's DCE. It's gonna Cynthia. Just trying to find Acerola. No, we do get the Brooklet bump though. Yeah, we can water gun them for the knockout. Mew being gone is good. So they can attack with Gramble now. We have 280 HP though, so there's obviously no way to knock me out. We might have to Max Potion or Wishiwashi. It is 2 energies. We still have our Aqua Patches, so we can always build up for this guy. I don't think my opponent has anything else really in their deck though that can do much outside of like the Gramble. But will they finally attack me with Gramble here? Let's find out. We can never one-shot Gramble. We can do 120 and leave it with 10 HP. They do have the Gramble. So they're finally going to be able to do something here, but it might be a little too late. The Oranguru can also be taken out by Mew down the road if we really want to. They're going to red, so that does give them what they need, but they have to give up an energy and a Gramble. 2 cards they probably don't want to lose. So yeah, we're just kind of cruising here with our Wishiwashi deck. Memeing on a Gramble deck, but they can finally attack me here, it looks like. Oh, they're going to Stretcher. Will they shuffle? Nope. Oh, no, they are. They are going to shuffle. This is where the game is going to get interesting. All out for 160 damage. There's an Ultra Ball. Alrighty then. I do want to play Max Potion. I guess I can like Max Potion Cynthia. We'll get rid of Kukui. We probably don't need that. How much waters do we have in the deck? 5. Okay, the odds aren't too low. If we do with the water energy here, though, we are going to just kind of waste our Max Potion and our attack for the turn. Alright, come on. Okay, we do get the water. No Acerola. We don't have the Max Potion, though, but no other waters. So we can just hit him for 100 damage. I mean, we're going to win the game, most likely. It doesn't really matter. Sorry, pardon me for the sneezing, guys. Allergy season. But we can still win the game, I'm pretty sure. There's an Instruct. So we'll see if they get the All Out again. It doesn't matter if they do. We can just win the game. Like, there's nothing they can really do. There's nothing they can really do here. They've played 2 Ultra Balls, 2 Reds. Okay, they're probably going to get what they're looking for here. Yeah, there's a Reds challenge. So yeah, they can definitely attack me with All Out. But again, because we're so bulky, boop, we just bounce back, knock out this Gramble. I doubt they're playing Max Potion or anything because they've already attached the energy. There's no way. Body Mode Dumbbells won't save them either. Yeah, they're just going to All Out me for 30 damage? What? Oh my. And we got energy. So we're just going to Water Gun knock them out. Oh my. 30 damage. What? What did they get with that Red's challenge? And there's an Acerola. Yeah, I feel pretty bad, not gonna lie. I do feel pretty bad here. That's Wishiwashi for you. You see a ReshiZard, you knock it out in 1 hit fairly easily. You see Gramble, you probably have a good match. You see Pikarom, you cry. So, I think we kind of were able to get all the angles we wanted with Wishiwashi. We showed off the tankiness of it against Scramble. We showed off how it just smokes a ReshiZard, and we showed off how it loses to Pikarom. So, perfect video, question mark? Does my opponent finally get to do the max damage? Let's see. It struck for 2. What else do they got? If I could draw a... No, never mind. If I could draw my Stretcher, I could maybe go for a Mew and win the game. Please tell me you're going to get the all-out off. I don't want you to do another 30 damage. I want to tank the hit and then heal it, just to show off the strength. Okay, good. Why didn't they get a Snubble there? What? I'm so confused. So they can hit me for 170 damage. We have 90 HP left. Usually that would be pretty bad, but not when we just go Acerola. We could have Max Potion too, because we have the water, but we could just do Acerola. We could play the Wishiwashi back down, bump the stadium again. LOL memes. We could do this. And Water Gun, 400 damage. Wishiwashi, man, is too OP. It's too OP. And there's nothing they can really do to win. There's no way. They haven't taken a single prize. Kind of surprising they haven't, considering we have all these things on play with the Mew staring us down. But hey, that's Wishiwashi for you. It's a tank, man. If Wishiwashi can tank hits and heal, and it can constantly two-shot things with Water Gun, honestly, it's not to be messed with. It ain't to be messed with. But it's also a good anti-ReshiZard deck, so I don't know. If you're looking to play this meme before it kind of leaves standard, play this deck, man. Play the deck. Meme on ReshiZard. Take out ReshiZards in one hit. Tank hits against these decks that can't one-shot you, and you'll have a fun time with the deck. You really will. Yeah, they just concede. They fall to the mercy of the giant fish known as Wishiwashi-GX. Beating a Gramble deck, which I would say is still a decent matchup, considering we can always heal, and they can never really one-shot Wishiwashi. So that was a good game, and I think I'm going to wrap today's PTCGO video here, guys, leaving you guys with those 3 games. We beat the Reshiram Charizard deck, albeit it was a quick game, but hey, you know, ReshiZard will usually concede if you slap them with a giant fish, and you one-shot them with 1 energy. What are they going to do? Are they going to concede, or are they going to continue playing? They're probably going to concede. So yeah, there you go. Wishiwashi, guys, memeing on some people. That was a good video. So thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe down below to help me on the road to reaching 5K subscribers. We're getting closer every day to 5,000 subs. So if you're not subbed to the channel already, make sure to subscribe on the road to reach 5K subs. Check out the sponsor card, everything in the description below. If you order anything, use code LDF, get a 5% discount on your order, and it supports the channel. Follow me on Twitter too in the description below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.